Hi Packmates, Julian here, and today we are playing Beastfolk Barber. I saw this game on Steam, and I mean, I like anthropomorphic characters. I like, oh, did I wear ears? I do have ears. This story is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual, I didn't have time to read that all, but guess what? Starfish City has more beastfolk than humans now. In your multi-species barbershop, it started a whole trend. These days, we need at least 5 new kinds of scissors a year just to handle everyone's hair. Other than that, not much has changed around here. Anyway, I'm writing because I found your mirror in the storage room. Turns out, it's got a secret. I don't know this game. Ugh. I really don't feel like dealing with this mirror. Hey, boss! Or her. I found the manual. Oh. Here you go. I couldn't figure it out. In case you forgot, that's the customer's chair. Assistants are supposed to stand over here with me. But you need someone to test it on. We could just use it as a regular mirror. But if it really works like you said, think about all the customers we get. Besides, I could use a new haircut. Fine, let me take a look at the manual. Yay! You're way more excited than usual. Because something interesting finally happened around here. I don't know that feeling. Nothing has. I never know what you're doing during a haircut. That's probably not something a salon assistant should say out loud. It's not my fault. Nobody gets haircuts where I'm from. Which is exactly why a Yeti shouldn't move somewhere that's hot. Well, it wasn't exactly up to me. Alright, I think I've got it. It's actually pretty simple. Basically, I need to take a sip of my water. Basically, the mirror can briefly project whatever haircut I have in mind. So I can show customers what I mean. That's so cool! Let's try it. So, what kind of haircut are you looking for today? What kind of haircut? That's a tough one. You've seen enough customers by now, just pretend you're one of them. Okay, then give me, something that keeps me cool. Let's see. These short styles should all, what the heck, hold on. These short styles should all keep her cool. Wonder if she notices if I snuck in a long one. A manual for Freddy. How to use Jay's mind projection mirror. Once you're here, what a customer wants, your barber brain must be filling up with ideas. Ooh, Unfortunately, unless you're a master barber or the customer's best friend, at least a few of those ideas won't be what they're looking for. That's where my custom-made mind-projecting mirror comes in. This mirror can briefly display whatever the barber is picturing. Mouse buddy. Is that a chipmunk? Or a bear? I don't know. It's like fitting room for your haircuts. Show them what you're planning and their reaction will tell you everything. Heads up, the mirror overheats when you use this feature. I'm still figuring that out. So you only get 3 previews per customers. Make them count. Got it. Use those 3 chances to figure out what your customer really wants, then go for it. Jay's mind projection mirror making every barber a master. Hold on. I might be doing that because I have a paralyzed vocal cord, so I need air. I mean, I guess everyone needs air. I need air to breathe too when I'm talking out loud when I'm reading. It's really weird because when I'm talking like this, like I'm in my natural state, so I don't have to be like, but when I read out loud, when it's like, I don't naturally say words, I need more air. I don't know, maybe there's some biological, maybe it's not even my paralyzed vocal cord. Okay, so I only have 3 shots. Okay, that's good. There's a preview. I like that. That does not seem cool. I mean, like, it looks cute, but I like that the most. Well, it actually worked. Oh, that was not Nella. Did something change? Look at your reflection. Your hair looks different. Oh, you're right. Too short? You seriously can't tell? I mean, it's not like you just met me. Hair just isn't my thing. Starting to think testing this on you was a waste. Don't say that to your friend. What the heck? Hey, come on. I still act like a normal customer. I can still act like a normal customer. Alright, then, do you like this look? This one's great. Mind if I ask why? Because a magazine said you're one of our Starfish City's top 10 barbers, no? So anything you come up with has to be great. Sounds like you're only saying that because you don't know what else to say. Partly, I also wanted to make you feel good. That's part of it. It's in jobs too, right? It's really not, but I appreciate it. Anyway, this one's great. Alright. So, are you going to start cutting now? You get 3 previews. Might as well use them all, right? Not that I think you noticed the difference. Want to call it there? No way. I want to use them all. Alright, let me show you another one. Let's see. I do like this one with the long hair the best. Not like the best overall haircut, but like for this type of bang. For this long hair in the back. So, what do you think? This one's... Wait, this is too long. How is this supposed to keep me cool? Well, I'm impressed. You can tell long hair from short hair now. And I can tell when you're making fun of me. Then my work here is done. Anyway, the front's fine, but the back's gotta go. Next. I don't particularly like that. For me personally. Hey, wait. I like this one. I just don't particularly like the back on her. So I'm gonna do that again. So what do you think? Hey, this looks familiar. That's the cut I gave you when you first came in. What? No, the bangs are different. Oh, right. I'm kind of touched you even remembered. It was pretty hurt. Oh, they're talking backstory. I get it now. It was pretty hard to forget. Thanks for giving me a haircut after my wallet was stolen. It's fine. You look so miserable I can't say no. I couldn't say no. I'd be up for this one. It's got sentimental value. Think I know what she wants now. Yeah, good. Alright, let's get started. How was the shop while I was off? Great, actually. Turns out it doesn't really matter if you're here or not. Hey, come on. I've gotten way better since I started. I can tell the difference between long and short hair now. You're blowing me away. But all the bangs still look the same to me. You sound just like my dad. How do you even tell two hairstyles apart? I'm more curious why you can't. It's like trying to tell two people's toenails apart. That's what hair is like for me, for us. Is that what you spent? What? Hold on. Is that what you spent your break coming up with? I don't think anyone back home could tell the difference. Until I met you, I had no idea there were places cold enough that no one needed haircuts. I know you needed the visa, but you could have picked a better job. Then what do I do? Just keep working here without a clue? It's fine. You're great at everything else. You make amazing tea. 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 I have Thai iced tea in the refrigerator. So good. That reminds me. Okay, so yesterday, my parents were both home, so we were all like, we were able to go out to get breakfast together, and then after breakfast, we just kind of drove around, just different towns and whatnot, and I've been really craving Thai iced tea, and I remember that was yesterday. Like, there was probably like Friday or something. I'm like, oh, we're getting Thai iced tea whenever my mom's off for work, and my mom was off for work Sunday. So I'm like, okay, Thai iced tea day. We'll go to like a few towns over, get a Thai iced tea, which is probably like 10 minutes away, you know? And but turns out my dad also had no work, so we all went to breakfast, went out, just kind of drove around a bit, and he was like, well, do you guys need to do anything? Do you need to pick up anything, any errands or anything? And I'm like, well, I kind of want to get Thai iced tea, but we can do it later. We don't have to necessarily do it now. And then he's like, well, what about your favorite Thai place? My favorite Thai place is like 30 minutes away. And he's like, well, why don't we just go there to get you Thai iced tea? We can do it now. And I'm like, okay, if you're okay driving that far, because I didn't know what we were doing that day, so I didn't want to like make him feel like he had to go 30 minutes. Well, like, I was okay getting Thai iced tea around here, but like, I'm not gonna say no to like the best Thai iced tea that I've had. So I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So we had to like drive past the house on the way to go there, and my mom was looking up like free things, and she found this tarp gazebo thing. You know, I have vendors, like fairs, they have like those, each vendor has like a tarp thing, gazebo, that they set up their booth under. So we have a tea house. I don't know if you know that. Excuse me. So we were thinking about doing vendors and stuff locally, like that town that we have our tea house in does like this like fall fair, and we wanted to do it to get our name out and like sell scones, sell our tea, you know, just get our name out and be like, hey, we're here, you know. We just opened in March, so not a lot of people knew, no? And so my mom found it, and she's like, oh, it's across the street from us. So it's like in the cul-de-sac across the street from essentially, yeah, it was in the cul-de-sac across the street from us, and so it was literally down the road from our house, which is exactly where we gotta go. And my dad's like, no, we don't need to go. And we don't. He's like, no. And I'm like, what do you mean, no? He's like, yeah. My mom's like, yeah, we can just pick it up on the way. It's easy. And he's like, no. And I'm like, what? You gonna go drive to Boston for tea, but wouldn't pick up something that's down the street? And he's like, Newton. It's not Boston, Newton. I'm like, Newton's like 2 minutes away from Boston. Like, what the heck? We finally did convince him to go and pick it up. To go drive. But someone already picked it up, so we lost out on that. But it was just so funny because he was so stubborn and determined to not go down the street to check it out. But he would go to Boston or Newton for tea. I don't know, it's just... My dad's great. He's funny, but he also gets in mood. And like when he gets something in mind, he's gonna do it. So I think that's what happens. Like he doesn't like diverting from the plan that he has in mind, but it's just so funny. It's like you're gonna go to Boston for tea, but not cross the street. But it won't pick up anything from across the street. Hey, sweetie. Mark's just walked in here, my cat. But I don't want to keep getting laughed at. Who's laughing at you? I went to a mixer for people in the hair industry yesterday. You did what? You're the last person I expect at one of those. I wanted to make some friends in the business, but I couldn't follow a word anyone was saying. You didn't tell them which barbershop you worked at, right? No. Nobody even believed I was a salon assistant. Well, that's one silver lining. Why is she mean to her? What? Why? Like, Freddy, be nicer. They kept going on and on about layering and texturing and... Why do you all have to make it so complicated? Hang on, I need to trim this part. Drag along the scissors. Don't people get haircuts to stay cool? Why doesn't everyone just cut their hair short? Because people still care whether their hair looks good. That's what I don't get. What makes it look good? How do you even decide if a hairstyle looks good or bad? They all look the same to me. It's hard to explain. People can just tell. Society has its own idea of what looks good, and we all just kind of follow that along. No, we don't. What are you talking about? So, none of you even know why? Because if you look at something and it makes you happy, it's like, oh, that looks good. It's a feeling. It's not a society thing. If you live under a rock, you still know if you like something or not, you know? What? I am opinionated. I think most people just don't think about it that hard. It's hard enough to just trying to look good. Nobody got the time to wonder why. Sounds exhausting. Maybe not being able to tell isn't such a bad thing after all. Sure. But it also means you won't be able to appreciate how good this haircut would be. I'll still say it looks good either way, boss. Thanks. Honestly, I don't always get what my customers are going for either. Really? I thought we were all really good. What am I saying? I thought we were a really good barbershop. That's where the skill comes in. FD customers. Every customer wants something different. Their species, their personality, it all matters. A good barber knows how to handle all that. Oh. So, how do I get that good? For starters, stop wandering off during your shifts. But I have to go bake cookies for you. Didn't like how I said that line. Pretty sure baking cookies isn't part of your job. Alright, done. So, what do you think? Yeah, it's the short haircut I wanted. Nice and cool, and it looks great. Do you say you couldn't tell if hairstyle looked good? I can't. I just figured anything you had to look. Nope. Anything you got has to look good. Plus, we're together all day. You wouldn't want to make me look too awful, would you? You're the one who has to look at me. Fair point. Alright, let's sweep up before the customers get here. How many do we have today? 1. How did business get this bad while I was gone? Because that stupid park is still in construction. Their stupid machine shakes their stupid machine shakes the sharp so hard I can't even use my scissors. That sounds kind of fun, actually. It's not. We can only open on Sundays now, and we've already lost a lot of regulars. Maybe the mirror will help turn these things around. So, how did a mirror like this end up here anyway? My old co-worker was always inventing new tools for the shop. When do I finally get to meet the mysteriously old co-worker of yours? They're so old. How are they still alive? Oh, she's not. Holy crap. She passed away. Didn't I ever mention that? No. You. Woo! You always start telling me something, then stop halfway. Anyway, never mind. Go sweep up. You're cute. Oh, kitty. Oh, hi. Do you have an appointment? We do. Right this way, please. Right this way, please. Dragons! Welcome to... Oh! So, that's why their appointment was under 2 names. Varo and Luca, right? Hello. Saying hello doesn't get you out of this. I'm not wasting my time on a bad argument. If you can't even counter a bad argument, what does that say about your side? That argument isn't going to stick with anyone. Ah. I've been stuck to you for over 30 years and nothing I say sticks with you either. There you go again. You always make that joke when you're losing. It's not funny. Good thing we share a body, not a sense of humor. So do you both want haircuts? Yeah. And cut off that extra head while you're at it. Wouldn't that kill you? I like this, Barber. Knock it off. Sorry, my brother and I are both here for a haircut. You ever cut hair for a 2-headed dragon? Are you going to charge us for 1 person or 2? Depends. Do you have one idea or 2? Now that's the right question. Under current law, only my brother has an idea. I'm just listed on his card. Crazy, isn't it? If you think that's crazy, you should agree. If you think that's crazy, you should agree with me. Blanket laws like this needs to go. You really are a 2-headed dragon, always lumping 2 things together. Forget it. We agreed to start arguing during the haircut. Oh. Well, That's all it takes. Good luck at the debate. You say that like you won't be on TV with me. Wait, are you two in that TV debate next week? That's right. We're here for one representative for our side. What? We're here as one representative for our side. So, that's why we came in for a haircut before the debate. Mind if I ask what you two do? We're an assistant for a senator. He was supposed to be in the debate himself, but thought we'd be a better fit. We got 2 paychecks, so we can't exactly say no. Okay then, what kind of look do you two want for the debate? Excuse me. I just want it cleaned up. Keep it pretty much the same. I want something different, but keep it bold. Luca, we're talking about television. And no one from our species has ever appeared in public like this before. Exactly. Which is why I want something bold. What's wrong with that? Fine, I give up. We'll just do our own thing, like always. Guilty. So you two want different things? Let me think. For Varro, 2 heads at once. I need to remember what I assured each of them. So he wants pretty much the same. Wait, what's his? Oh no, I don't remember his original haircut. Back. Okay. That's kinda similar. Luke, I want something different. One hair goes up, the other one goes down. I think I like this one the best for him. Let's see what they think. So, what do you think? Is the salon business so competitive now that you need a fantasy mirror just to stand out? Let's call it a lucky find. That's really handy. No surprises afterward. But you only get 3 previews. In that case, we like to see all 3 before we pick one. This haircut matters. I want to choose carefully. Sounds good. But you'll have to keep track of all 3 breaths, right? Sorry about that. Then this is when you wish you had 2 heads. This is when you wish you had 2 heads. No problem. I don't usually forget what my customers tell me. So, what do you each think? This one makes me look persuasive. You look like someone who studied law. Is that a compliment? What made you think I'd compliment you? You know, you study law too, right? Like I had a choice. That's not true! You said you were interested too. Keep it down, I was messing with you. And Luca, what about yours? I'm not sure about the back. Okay. Let me adjust it then. You sure you're okay? If 2 heads are too much to handle, you can just focus on mine. Hey. I'm fine. That doesn't take 2 heads. This doesn't take 2 heads. That's what I used to say in high school. I can totally see that. Let me show you guys on a different combination. Place the marker to keep our track of it. Preview. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. Okay, and then Burrow. I think Burrow liked his. So he didn't like the back. So I can do that. Can I do multiple? Oh yeah, I can. That's neat. Okay, let's see this. I think I got Burrow's the first try. How about this? Mine's not bad. I like how it looks. It's the right length too, doesn't cross over to his side. Oh, okay. Do you actually have a rollabout thing on your own side? Not normally, but whenever we argue, my brother says we do. And that could happen again at any time. And Luca, what about yours? This one's nice. It looked great with an arm tattoo. We're not getting tattoos. It's my body too, you know. If you get it on your neck, go ahead. Who gets a neck tattoo? What? That was my cat. He was climbing the wall. And then drop it. Let me show you guys a different combination. So, Faro likes the length. Okay. I don't know if he likes... So, I feel like this would be too long. I don't remember his original hairstyle. Let's do this one. How about this? I like this one. It looks good on me. Ever think maybe I'm the one making you look good? Probably not. I wasn't even looking at yours. There you go again. You get so focused, and you forgot I'm even here. That sounded suspiciously like a compliment. Nope, you're the best. And Luca, what about yours? This one's a no for me. The older folks would nag me to death about the front. You mean your relatives? No, the older people we meet when we're working in the district. All they talk about is marriage, kids, and hair being too long. Must be tough holding your tongue around them. I just let my brother deal with them. They love him. It's one of his few uses. Alright, that's all 3 previews. So, do you both know which one you want? Well, for me, I liked all 3. Just pick whichever one you think is the best. Do I stick to those 3 or can I change things around? Better not. I want to go with what we've seen. He looks good with this, so I'll keep this. I like the one from preview 2. Don't mix them up. No problem. Alright, let me figure out which ones to go with. Okay, so... I thought you didn't like long hair, but okay. Alright, let's get started. Don't mix up the heads. So your debate is about that referendum, right? The one about when each species count as an adult. It's all over the internet. That's right. So you've been following the adulthood referendum too. I think the proposal's pretty interesting. I think that proposal has a lot of problems. It has some problems, but I still think it's worth passing. You want to pass something you know has problems? Is there a problem with your head? Because the current law is unfair, fixing that should come first. Hold on. Aren't you two supposed to be on the same side? Everyone counts as an adult as 18. Sounds reasonable at first, but it doesn't work for a lot of people. Most folk only live about 30 years, making them wait half their lives to count as adults. Makes no sense. That's why we want the age to depend on how long each species lives. So, am I going to see a 6-year-old mouse kid smoking at school? I told you our formula wouldn't let that happen. You're making things up. But different species don't live separate lives anymore. Most of us grow up the same way. Isn't it reasonable to think we take about the same amount of time to mature? But that treats every species and every person like they're the same. A lot of short-lived species can live independently, but the time they're 10, many long-lived species are still going through puberty at 18. Treating them as adults would be irresponsible. Sure, but keeping it the same makes things a lot easier to marriage. And if this proposal passes, we'd have to rewrite a ton of other laws. What about school? Would sparrows only need 2 years of elementary school while turtles need 10? What about senior benefits? Would every species need a different age for that too? Of course, I think we should. Bees don't even live to 65. They never even get to use any of their government senior benefits. How is it fair to keep taxing them the same as everyone else? We need the adulthood refundum to set a precedent to show people that laws should change when different species have different needs. You really do think like a minor. No wonder they pick you for this debate. We're the same age. Then answer me this. If the proposal passes, does the voting age change too? That would completely change who gets to vote. Would phoenixes accept having to wait until 30? What about prison sentences? Would those change with lifespan too? Would mouse folk get 2 years instead of 10? That's an absurd slippery slope. But it's exactly what people are worried about. At the end of the day, this all comes back to human-centric biases. A law that only works for baseborns isn't fair to everyone else. Yeah, but baseborns pay more taxes. Laws aren't something you buy. Calm down. You are going to raise our blood pressure. Hey, time out for a second. Your hair is tangled here. Keep clicking. There we go. Done? Hey, you be the judge. Who made more sense? Honestly, it depends on their puberty, you know? And I think changing law over time isn't a bad thing. I think I agree with Vero, Martin. The law should make room for differences between species. It'd be tough, but it still seems like the right way forward. Ugh, another optimist. You're the one worrying too much. We've already worked out all the details. And yeah, if it goes by their puberty and stuff, if that's how this case is going in this made-up plan. Oh, so now we're arguing about the details? And brain development? Because doesn't it say whatever they're adult brain 21? Before you do get back to arguing, can I ask something? Aren't you two arguing for the same side? Why are you disagreeing? Because I'm good at arguing. This is going to sound a little silly, but we're just practicing. We wanted to understand the issue from every angle. So we took opposite sides and argued against each other. We've been at it for a month now. Two heads really do come in handy, huh? We figured it would help us understand people with different views. But it also means I've been angry all month. Don't blame me. I'm just staying in character. I've talked to the actual opposition and even they don't go as far as you. So you both actually support the proposal? Of course. We're two-headed dragons. But what would the adult referendum do for you two? Nothing directly, but like my brother said, we need this law to set a precedent. If you are not a baseborn, you should be pushing back against the law as it stands. Sorry, we keep complaining about baseborns right in front of you. Don't worry about it, I don't think the system is perfect either. Besides, if you do ever get separate IDs, I can charge you both. Under the Beastfolk Personhood Act, my brother isn't legally recognized as a person. Only I am. He can't vote, can't marry, can't even get insurance. Legally, he's considered one of my organs. Little do they know, your sparehead is smarter than you. Laws like that have to change someday. We're hoping the adults of referendum will get people talking about issues like this. Is the public on your side? Not even close. We barely stand a chance. Yeah. Our main argument is that the law is unfair and biased towards humans. But people are tired of the whole humans are the bad guy narrative. Meanwhile, on the other side has to do with copying my brother and spreading rumors and conspiracy theories. And suddenly everyone's afraid of change. Makes me want to go up there and yell at everyone. We need to come up with a new strategy. The debate is our best shot. We need something that'll make headlines. How about we tie our necks in a knot? Maybe the new look will give you a bit of an edge. All done. Nope. What am I cooking? Yeah, this is exactly what I want to look great. Really nice. You really need some new adjectives. What about you, Luca? Yeah, it's what I ask for. Can't complain for once. I think yours looks great too. Good. I meant good. Please don't. I usually end up hating everything you like. Let me finish styling your hair. Thanks. Pick a finishing touch. What? Oh. Well. I don't know if for like a debate. I guess that's good. Back. No, I like the straight. Do I have to pick one? I kinda like his without. Because it's like even like this, and then if it's that, it just looks kinda. I don't like it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep Lucas the same. There, you can keep it looking like this at home. Thank you so much. I don't think I like this part now. Well, I mean, I don't dislike it. I just think the other. Now we can focus on getting ready for the debate. Don't get your hopes up. You know things aren't looking good for us. We'll figure out something. Figure something out? We've got two ends. Sometimes I think all your optimism ended up on your side. Excuse me. Does it help to be optimistic in your line of work? If you got two heads, it helps if at least one is. Must be nice. Sometimes the news makes me want to give up on the world. Then I figured it's easier to just mind my own business. Typical one-headed thinking. As a two-headed dragon, you can't just mind your own business. Taking care of myself means taking care of my brother too. For us, life is always tied to someone else. Sounds like you two are perfect for this kind of work. But I think that's true for everyone, really. We're all shaped by the people around us. It's just more literal for us. You two are actually pretty close, huh? Don't make this awkward. It's not like I can walk away from him. Oh, that senator's calling. Oh, the senator's calling. We should go. Thanks. We'll be back. Good luck arguing. Help you other customers are easier than us. I wouldn't count on it. Huh. Hi, Nella. I'm clocking out, boss. Funny how you're always on time for that. I'm grabbing a bite at this tropical place with my new friend with my mixer. From the mixer. You already made a friend? They want to ask me about underground fighting. Of all things. Just don't let anything slip about your past. Not a chance. Wanna head out together? I'll stay, figure out how to turn this mirror off. You go ahead. Alright, bye, boss. Hi. Kitty. Let's see, the mirror doesn't say how. I'll just unplug it then. What's that? But I already unplugged it. I really don't feel... What should I give her? Her name's Eddie. I really don't feel like dealing with this. Hey there. Got time for one more? What? What's going on? That reaction never gets old. What are you? Guess you haven't met enough species yet. Why is the chair empty? Why aren't you? Wait, what? I could watch you like this all day. You're adorable. You mean, why I'm not actually there? I don't exactly exist in your world. We're just talking through the mirror. It's how my species work. I don't know if I like giving her a high pitch, but I don't know how to do flirty without high pitching. Don't worry about that. But that's her voice. Dang it. Hold on. Don't worry about the details. Species? You're a Beastfolk. You call me a mythic. Like those. Yeah, 3D. I'm playing a video game. Are you hungry? I can feed you. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna go feed. Actually, can I save? Holy crap, can I save? Shoot. I don't know if I can save. Okay, I'm gonna go. Be right back. Okay, back. Fed my cat. I don't know. I want her to be flirty, but I feel like I don't particularly want her to be high-pitched. Maybe just my voice. You'd call me a mythic, like those brothers. Not that I care for your little labels. What species are you? Demon? Are you in the Beastfolk registry? You mean the catalog of lesser species? Of course not. So I'm dealing with an unregistered Beastfolk. Bingo. Lucky you. Am I supposed to do the whole run, hide, report thing now? I'm not going to hurt you. I just want a haircut. You can handle an unregistered Beastfolk, right? Your sign says all species welcome. but I still have the right to say no. Aw, don't say no. Tell you what, if you give me... Hold on. If you give me a haircut, I'll change one thing in your past. Huh? Even with your tragically short lives, you must have regrets, right? Give me a haircut, and I'll take care of one of you. For you. Say, you wish you picked number 6 in the lottery. You'd be rich just like that. You can actually do that? Never question what a demon can do. Watch. Oh, okay. Flash wording. Okay, stop. I get it. But changing my past for one haircut? That still sounds too good to be true. No, Momiji! Quite a deal, isn't it? So, do you have any regrets? What? No, I don't want to lie. There's one. Poor Freddy. Imagine how much happier you'd be now if it never happened. See, I don't have regrets. There are times, situations like, I guess in the past there were a few regrets of me just not doing something that I felt like I wanted to do, but I hold myself back and I didn't do it. But now, like, years later, like, it doesn't matter anymore. Like, I don't have regret for not doing it because it's like, okay, if I ever meet that person again or see that person again, I can just tell them that that's what I wish I would have done. But even if I never got that opportunity again, if I never see them again, it's like, okay, I'm cool with them never knowing. You know? I don't know. I'm never really one with regrets. Because just naturally, like, I just don't have regrets. Fine. I'll cut your hair. And I understand maybe it goes past than that. Like, there are a lot of people that are like, horrible things happen, you know? So I understand that way. Yay. So, what kind of haircuts do you want? One that'll help me win a negotiation. A negotiation. I'm about to negotiate something. I'm about to negotiate something I can't tell you about. All you need to know is that it has to help me win. Don't try to understand what demons do. Let me think. Oops. Wait, slow down. I'm not ready yet. Then what? This haircut's too important. I can't go wrong. So first, you have to pass a test to prove yourself. Weren't you the one who came to me? You did alright today, but I need to see more. So, you've been watching this whole time. Excuse me. Demons are always watching. Fine. What kind of test? You need to get 10 regulars by July 31st. How do you define a regular? Someone who comes in at least 3 times. Sound like you just made that up. Why July 31st? That's when my negotiation is. I have so many questions, I don't even know where to start. Don't try to understand a demon's contract. Just do it. But with all the construction outside, I can only open once a week. I'm not even sure I can get 10 regulars. Oh, I already knew about worry so much. Just make your customers happy. Give each customer what they want and they'll come back. Trust me, I've done the math. 10 is totally doable. But don't you try sneaking in any extra days. Why? What if I don't make it to 10? Then you don't get to get... What? Then you don't get to change your past. What about your negotiation? Yeah, in that case, you didn't think this through, did you? That's none of your business. Don't pry into a demon's private life. Whatever, it's your problem. Good. Then let's sign the contract. What? The deal needs one to work. That's where our power comes from. We demons use contracts to get what we want. What? Anything. Your memories, your emotions, desires, existence, things like that. And all you want is a haircut? Don't Don't underestimate what a haircut can do. You're a barber, aren't you? A negotiation starts the moment they see you. Your hair can change everything. Whatever. Doesn't sound like I have anything to lose. Good. Let's seal the deal. Contract issued by Eddie, Demon, to be signed by Freddy, Human. On July 31st, Freddy agrees to give Eddie a haircut to Eddie's satisfaction. Before the haircut, Freddy must gain 10 regular customers to demonstrate her skill. A regular customer means anyone who visits at least 3 times between now and July 31st. Once Clause 1 is fulfilled, Eddie shall change one event in Freddy's past according to Freddy's wishes. That is all. I noticed it says the haircut has to be to your satisfaction. Relax. I won't cheat. The contract will know. Fine. How do I sign it? Just write your name in the mirror with your finger. Nicknames work too. Freddy, with the little star on top of the eye, Freddy, with the little smelly face, Freddy. Done. Yay. Deal sealed. You are officially mated here with a demon. Nervous? Not really. The terms are pretty generous. You sure? You looked pretty tense when we were talking about regrets. It's okay. Everyone has something they go back and change. Do they? No, they don't. That's the thing. Not everyone does. Sorry, I'm again opinionated. Demons can't read minds, can they? No. There's much more to a mind than you think. Good. Anyway, keep at it. You'll need the practice before my haircut. I'm looking forward to our little arrangement. So, are you getting out of the mirror? I still need to use it. Of course. But I'll still be watching you, Freddy. Gross. Bye now. Dupa dupa. Dupa dupa. Even demons are coming for haircuts now. Wish you were here to see it. Did she accidentally kill someone? And then I understand the regret. But I don't know if I would... that? What is this? What words would make me sound like a professional salon assistant? Does hair dryer count? A gun? Try that. Ready? Egret Park is almost complete. Do all the business of Egret Park Road. Hang in there just a little longer. Everyone in Starfish City thanks you. Can they switch to a machine that doesn't shake too much? Park has better heal my broken heart. After all that lost bits. Nope, you can. At least they're paying for you. Paying you for it. What? I'm gonna like my own comment. Still hiring antfolk? New study reveals 90% send their shifts just looking busy. Experts warn employees to watch out for these three species. Which three though? Who still writes articles like this? You don't have to comment on everything you see. I don't have social media, no. DM to book all species welcome. Shop manager, okay. And I don't have social media, so I don't really get it. Free haircuts practice, yay! Oh, study return. Next Sunday. Chapter 2. Demon's deadline. Weeks left. 12. Oh, there's the shake machine. Hi, Nella. Morning, boss. Hey, boss. Can you really get 10 regulars? We're only open 1 day a week. Beats me. I will say, we opened the tea house the second week we had regulars. I kid you not. We started, the first week we got, the second week, we had people coming back. And it was really, I really appreciate it, and thank you for people coming back to the tea house. It makes me really happy that people are also happy about the tea house. But it's also really amusing to me, we have regulars. And we got regulars on the second week. It's so cool. People are cool. Wait, how do you know I need 10 regulars? Did you go through my phone? I grabbed it by accident. Didn't mean to look. Was I not supposed to say that? Sorry. Never mind. I guess it's fine. Anyway, I just have to make every haircut count. Quality over quantity. And the shedding festival is in July. That's a bring enough business. So don't worry about it. Go get to work. Okay, I'll clean the bathroom. Oh, if you need more customers, I can always get my friends to come by. Lots of underground fighters sneak crazy hairstyles. Your friends, huh? Maybe later. Welcome. Have a seat right here. Bunny. No. Hi, Barber. Hi. What are we doing today? I like to get a perm. How curly are we talking? Got any photos? Oh yeah, right here. That's it. So you want it like this, but her hair's straight. No, I don't want my hair like that. I want her hairstyle that'll beat yours. Huh? That's a new one. What? People don't normally ask for that? Cindy from my class told me that was all I had to say. Please tell Cindy she's been watching too many soap operas. Oh no, this is so embarrassing. Now I've got to show someone a picture of my senpai. Please forgive me, senpai. I'm so sorry. I'm not used to fancy salons like this. It's fine. We're not really a fancy salon. I'm more curious why you're trying to outdo your senpai. Because I guess we're romantic rivals? Ah, the youth. there's this older boy at school I have a crush on, and he's really close with Senpai. Cindy says I'm going to confess to him. Cindy says if I'm going to confess to him, I have to beat Senpai first. I'm not sure Cindy gives the best advice. I'm actually going to check out an exhibit with him next week. Look at you go. It's only because we're both designing stuff for the club. It's not a date or anything. But Stella said I totally have to get my hair done before then. She said long curly makes guys fall for you. I have questions about your visors. Never mind. I get it. Are you normally supposed to tell your barber that much? Not really. You just have to tell me what kind of perm you want. What? I thought I had to explain what I was for. I'm so sorry. I really don't have much experience with this. It's fine. I got some dopamine out of it. So, what do we do now? Do you have a particular... Look at mine. Cindy lent me a magazine with a hairstyle I thought was really pretty. But you brought Senpai's photo instead of the magazine? Alright. How would you describe it? It's like long, curly... Tell you what. Let's use the mirror to find some long, curly styles that work for you. Then you can tell me if any of them are like the one you saw. Oh, okay. You're really good at this. Well, let's see first. Let's find the girl she's looking for. That one. She likes long and curly. I like this one. Oh, that's cute. This two rectangle. That's cute. Let's see. Cut? No, not cut. Preview. Well, do all fancy salons have something like this? This is the one thing we got over fancy salons. This is so fun. But we only get 3 tries, so let's find the girls you want before we run out. Does this look like the one in the magazine? My whole head is so curly. It kind of reminds me of a sheepfolk at school. We have 3 in our class. Having the same hair as 3 people might be a bit much. I think the front is a little too curly, but the back looks pretty close to the one I saw. Let's try another. Sounds good. Let's try a long one. Let's try this one. 2, 1. Preview. Does this look familiar? It's really close, but something still feels off. Now let me tweak it a little. By the way, is it true that washing your hair every day is bad for your scalp? Depends on your scalp and what you use. But in Starfish City, it's better to wash daily. Okay, that's a shame. What's a shame? Nothing. The front looks a lot like the one in the magazine, but I think the back should be curlier. Let's try another one. Okay. So, like this? Does this look familiar? Hey, that's it! That's the one I saw! Great, let's go with it. Yay! Hope this helps you beat Senpai. There's no way I could ever beat her. Senpai's pretty, gets top grades, she's the club president, she's gotta have everything. Then they've been friends since like they were kids. But they're not dating. Yeah, I just hope she doesn't like him that way. Stella says everything's writing on that. Don't worry, just do what you can. Okay. Alright, I'll go with this one. Thank you. I think I know what she wants now. I'll give your hair a quick trim, then we'll start with the perm. Okay, I'm so nervous. If he doesn't like it, I'll have wasted my money. Sweetie, you should get a haircut that you love. And then if he doesn't like it, that's not your person. Maybe he just needs time. Also, he might not be your person. What's he like? Him? He's a sweet, handsome fox. Different species, huh? Too young. Stella says it's not real dating unless it's interspecies. Stella's heard a lot of opinions about romance. That's because she watches more romance dramas than anyone in our class. Somehow, I'm not surprised. She says I have a really good chance with him, because the big handsome carnivores always ends up with the sweet herbivore on TV. If that works out, maybe that'll be me. It really depends if he likes you or not. It's not about what you see on TV. What? That's true, the girl is usually a rabbit in those movies. Do rabbits mind that? Why would we? Aren't rabbits more into romance than other species? Did you get that from Stella or Cindy? No, that was my mom. My mom always says we're small and easy to push around. But we're cute, so people want to protect us. So we're better off finding a partner as soon as possible. That sounds exhausting. And that also does not sound like love. Does it? But being in love sounds pretty fun, right? Well, if you're just doing it because it's fun and not because you actually love the person. Like that, whatever. People says time slows down, your heart races even. Food tastes better. What? But it can also break your heart. Well, you still have to try, right? I also heard rabbits have longer mating seasons than anyone else. Whoa, who told you that? That's such a weird thing to say. I read it online. I wouldn't take the articles like that too seriously. It said rabbits are a species born for love. Do you like being called that? I never thought about it. It's not bad, I guess. I'll comb out your... Nope, that's not the rabbit. I'll comb out your hair, then we'll start the perm. Comb. 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 Ta-da! You don't seem very into romance. It's not that. I just haven't had the best experience. But at least you have experience. I've never. So, did the food really taste better? You'll find out when you two eat together next week. Oh, right. I'll need to find someone somewhere nearby that sells croquettes. So, what made you fall for him? He said something nice about my doll once. Your doll? I have her with me. Look! Oh, her name's Bagel. She's my best friend. I thought your best friend would be a rabbit doll. We don't have to be the same species to be best friends. That's why I joined the photography club, to take better pictures of her. At our first club meeting, the teacher asked us to share photos. Blah blah blah. Share some photos of her. But my camera was just game screenshots and pictures of Bagel. So I ended up sharing a bunch of photos with Bagel in a swimsuit. How old are you? What did everyone think? They all just looked confused. It was so embarrassing. No one would talk to me after class. I just started thinking I might not fit in. But then he came over to me to talk to me. He said he really liked the photos and could tell how much Bagel meant to me. His eyes were so kind when he said that. That was the first time I wanted to photograph someone other than Bagel. That sounds straight out of manga. Right? Stella said it's just like those dramas where the handsome lead notices the weird girl. Dolls aren't that weird. Hold on, I just like poked my throat in my, like there was an air in it and I just like. He's really popular at school. I heard a lot about people liking him. But he's always with senpai, so no one thinks he has a chance. No one thinks they have a chance. But my friend says I have a real shot. He's been sending me links to all kinds of doll stuff lately. Oh, that's cool. Bagel's really helping your love life. My mom always says stop taking your doll everywhere and go out with a boy for once. I mean, if you really like a doll, bring her. I mean, I would bring Lur's Best Shops everywhere I go, honestly. Oh man, that'd be cool. If I had a friend who could like hang out at places, I'll definitely bring like Lur's Best Shops. I don't know, it's just fun. Back. This is Julie, by the way. So I used to worry about my hobby would keep me from ever finding a boyfriend. Then he came along. Exactly! So I have to make this count. No, just see where it goes. You don't have to make everything lifelong. Just see where it goes and see if you guys connect. I've got a feeling my perfect high school life is about to start. Starting with your new perm. Is it done? Ta-da! Oh, don't do it. Well, so this is what you get from a fancy salon. We're really not a fancy salon, but thanks. It looks exactly like the one in the magazine. You're amazing. Glad you like it. I never knew I could look like this. Well, you're only 16. Let me sell it real quick. Oh, I like that. But she likes it puffy, right? There, you can style it like this at home. Thank you! I feel like a real high school girl now. What? You're already a real high school girl. You don't have to... You just have to be in high school. I used to see all these pretty rabbits on TV. I thought I'd grow up to look like them. Now I know it takes a trip to the salon. Well, it takes a bit more than that. What do you mean? You have to take care of your hair every day. Remember, don't wash your hair for the first 24 hours. Your hair is pretty dry and frizzes easily, so use a conditioner and blow dry it back into shape when it gets messy. Use a diffuser to keep the curls in shape and put in some mousse before you go out, so they stay put. I have not taken a bath or washed my hair in a month, and I think I brushed my hair yesterday, but like I slept in my braid yesterday. You know, I mean with girls that's a different situation. I don't have girls, but I don't know. You don't always have to wash your hair. I mean, I guess, again, depending on the hairstyle you want and how much, and with your hair texture. Only shampoo your scalp, don't scrub the ends and dry from the roots to ends. Sleep in a bonnet so your pillow doesn't rough it up. Oh! That's a nice tip. I didn't know that. Is it normal that I only remember the part about not washing it for a day? Here, take this. It's a care guide for your first perm. That's a lot of words. A former co-worker made it. She wanted people to see how much work goes into looking good. She thought it would help people appreciate what we do. So, all those rabbits on TV keep up with all this. If they're on TV, they're probably doing a lot more than this. Wow, that's amazing. You only have to keep it up until your date next week. Think you can manage? I'll do my best. Good luck on your date. Hey, do you have any dating advice? Where that came from? I've always told you so much. I've already told you so much, so I thought might I as well ask. I'm a little nervous. I wanted to hear what you think. Just rush. Let's see where it goes. I don't think you need anyone else's advice. Just remember to have fun. Well, since she is getting advice that isn't really good from Cindy and the other one, Stella, I'm going to say that I do believe don't rush this, just see where it goes. But since she's very acceptable to advice that might not be the most healthiest advice, I'm gonna say this for I don't think you need anyone else's advice. Just do what feels right for you to you. Yes! Especially those two advisors of yours. Maybe listen to them a little less. But then I never would have come here. Fair point. But you didn't need a haircut. You should have just been... Someone's gonna like you no matter what hairstyle it is. You have. No matter what hair. You like it. Sure, maybe you want to get a bit more cuter. There's ways to get cuter, you know? Like, there are times I'll brush my hair just to feel cuter. Take a bath. But, if someone's gonna like you, they're gonna like you for who you are. And what you look like. I mean, I assume they might have, like, you know, favorites, and that's cool. People can have favorites of what, like, hairstyles. But, as long as they're not mean, you know? But I think I get what you mean. Anyway, thanks for everything today. I should get going. You'll have to tell me all about your date when you come back. I will. Sweeping is hard work. Hey boss, teach me how to wash hair. This again? You just want me to wash your hair for free. But it's so hot. Besides, it's the one thing I'm good at. Ask me again on training day. Right now, it's lunchtime. Then I'm having lunch with you. I suppose you are. Aw, I like Nella. Aw, look, friendship! Hey boss, do we give that last customer a discount? No, what? Oh, I heard some other salons give rabbits a discount, so I thought we did too. Why do rabbits get special treatments anyway? Oh, it's a industry thing. Probably because rabbits are cute. The idea is that featuring them on the salon socials can boost its reach. So, some salons offer discounts to attract certain species. Rabbits, cats, dogs, that sort of thing. Oh, smart. Should we do that? I'd actually like to give a bug folk discount. Don't I give Yetis enough discounts already? It's probably better if we don't. Giving rabbits a discount feels like it's saying it's easier for them to look good than everyone else. That's a lot of pressure to put on rabbits. Besides, I'd rather work with a wider mix of customers. It's more interesting. That's true. Anyway, I'm full. Back to work. Food. Alright, boss. I'll go take care of the flowers. Okay. What does she even do all day? Aw, wolf guy! Coyote guy? Hey. Hi. You're Nash, right? You're Nash, right? Here for a haircut today? Yeah, cut it short. and make it quick before I change my mind. You sound thrilled about it. It's the burden every pack animal must bear. What's going on? Tomorrow's a full moon, so I have to go home. But my dad hates my long hair. Aren't you an adult? I am. That's why I'm done hearing him complain about it. That's a shame. You've taken such a good care of it. Please, no more compliments. I already said goodbye to him at home. Don't worry. I'll make sure you look good with the short hair. Something tidy, traditional, conservative. Or, shave. That's the best. Enter it. In the interest of avoiding drama, I would do literally whatever you say. Don't actually do that. Thanks. Let's see. He needs a short haircut that meets dad's standards. That sucks that you have to cut your hair for someone else's opinions. I don't agree with that. I think he looks good with that. Oh. No, I like that. How's this? Whoa, that's so cool. Oh, I mean, the mirror, not there. Dang. I know. Man, all this cool tech wasted on short hair. At least you can rule out the ones you hate. So, what do you think of this one? This one works. It reminds me of a bassist I like. Then I'll show you another one. Okay. I guess I'll do this one. I think let's do short front. How about this? No, not this one. Don't shave the front. This makes me look way too much like my dad. I can't deal with that. Wouldn't your dad love that? That'd just be awkward. No way. Then I'll show you another one. Alright. And 3 is this one. I like the first one. How about it? This one's alright. I could grow it back out pretty fast. Is it too long? It's borderline, but I think I'll pass. Alright, time to pick. I think I know what he wants. That's not... Ta-da! Ah! Any last words before I start? Thank you. Thank you for making me look good these last 3 months. Goodbye, Jonathan. You named your hair? Jonathan's the second longest I've ever had. Knowing his name makes it kinda hard to cut him now. Rest in pieces, Jonathan. So, you haven't been home in 3 months? Yeah. 3 months since the limit. If I stay away any longer, there'll be trouble. What kind of trouble? My mom says my dad's been in a bad mood. He's barely howling anymore. It's kinda making everyone at home feel off. Their tails keep itching. You guys howl? That's pretty old school. Mostly because my dad loves it. He'll howl about every 20 minutes and then everyone joins in. Oh, yeah, I don't think he liked that. What's he trying to accomplish? You know, family unity, harmony, trust, domestic bliss, the full pack experience. It's hard to explain. Basically, he just wants to know what everyone's up to. Like checking on the kids in their room, or dropping a sticker in their family group chat every day. Can you just not respond? My tail starts itching if I don't. Everyone's too used to it by now. It's not all pointless though. Some owls actually carry information. Like, dinner's ready. Grab me a tissue, or I'm home. Stuff like that. Don't you guys have phones? Halloween can carry emotions. Back in high school, if my dad howled down a little off, I knew better than to ask him for money. Sounds like you're good at reading the room. I can tell what my dad's thinking just from his howl. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool, huh? Oops. I'm gonna make it a little bit even. There we go. Oh, shoot, that was not even. Does your family get together every full moon? Yeah, our metabolism spikes during a full moon, so we all have a barbecue. So then, how come you haven't been home in 3 months? Well, don't tell my dad, okay? I won't. He doesn't even sound like he has a phone. My family runs a motorcycle business. My dad wants me to work there, but I don't want to. So I came to Starfish City to find work and told him I'd find new partners for the family business. And did you? Sort of. I found a job that involves a motorcycle, which is food delivery. I mostly take late night orders. It's the noble profession of keeping Starfish City alive after dark. I see. Come on, roast to me. I didn't want to hurt your feelings. You must be dreading that conversation with your dad. I dream about it every other night. And every time he scares me awake. Does he really want you in the family business that badly? Well, all my relatives work there. I'd make him look bad if I were the only one who didn't. But I don't want to sell motorcycles. I just want to ride them. Sounds like delivery is your dream job. Yeah. I get to cruise around Starfish City. The wind in my face. Nothing on my mind. It's the best. And I even get to save a little for a Beastfolk shows. I can see why you don't want to go home. By the way, my favorite Beastfolk band is Highland Rainforest. I love Highland Rainforest. Who's your favorite member? Definitely the cicada. I love every song he sings on. I'll never get the woodpecker destroying that crate on stage. The rattlesnake, she plays better than anyone with fingers. Woodpecker. I'll never forget the woodpecker destroying the crate on stage. I miss that show. I'll regret it for the rest of my life. But the bassist's howl is still my favorite. I've never heard anything so calming. Unlike your dad's, huh? I guess. Alright, we're done. Oh, he looks good. Thanks for this. Like it? Better than I expected. You really know what Dad's like. Let me style it a little. It'll look even better. I don't like that. Nah, I like kind of like the unevenness. Wait, I don't see the two. Oh, okay. I kind of like nothing on the neck. Okay, there we go. Thanks. I think it looks pretty good already for short hair. What does your dad have against long hair anyway? Our hair grows really fast for a few days after the full moon. So to my dad, long hair means a wolf can't take care of themselves. It's uncivilized. He says no one would hire a wolf like that. Pretty ironic for someone who loves to howl. I stopped trying to understand. Anyway, short hair means less snagging. Worth it. Well, I think it looks pretty good on you. I just hope my girlfriend agrees. She seems to like my hair long. Your hair sure has a lot of people to please. When I told her I was getting a cut, she looked upset. Could be about something else. My years of reading the room tell me it's 90% the hair. Alright, I'm making curry tonight. Let's see if that wins her over. Maybe you should just ask her. But I'm leaving tomorrow. Let me survive tonight first. Anyway, I should get going. I'll come back for another cut next time I go home. Oh, and I'll bring one of their albums for you too. Player. home for you to play here. Good luck back home. I was gonna say something, but I don't remember. Egypt? Oh, girlfriends. Oh, look, a Mr. Owl. Hold on. I think people should just be able to cut their hair. Like, they don't necessarily need their inputs from their partners, but their inputs from their partners is good. Like, why not get their input unless it's something that, like, you really want to do and you feel like they're gonna discourage you, you know? Like, it's your body, you know? Do whatever you want. Do you have an appointment? And they can adjust. They can always adjust, you know? No. I'm not sure if I can fit you in without an appointment. My next customer, then I'll make one now. I want a crew cut. A crew cut should be quick enough. I don't know what the heck crew cut is. Wait, what the heck is a crew cut? What the heck is a crew cut? Preview. I don't know what the heck is a crew cut. How does this look? What's this? Our mirror can show you what you look like with a new haircut. See if this is what you want had in mind. You need this thing for a crew cut? Pathetic. Another slave to the machines. This one. What about this one? Ha ha ha. All that effort for another crew cut looks the same to me. None of it matters, you understand. Now stop playing with your toy and pick up the scissors. Should I mess with him? No. Someone's there. You don't know what he's going through. You paid for 3 previews, so you're getting all 3. It's okay if you don't get it. Happens all the time. Good. My family's out shopping. They be a while. I've got all day. You've got nerves, but your pride isn't worth getting hurt over. I'm just following procedures. If you're done, start cutting. I'll just go for it then. I don't know what a crew cut is. Hold still. Boss, there's a falcon just standing outside. They won't come in or say anything. Did you get a party card? What? No. Don't worry about it. He's with me. Is he your friend? He can wait inside. You don't need to know that to cut my hair. Sure. Yeah. Biggs! The baby's here! Oh, don't yell. I'm getting a haircut. Boy or girl? Good. K-Man will handle the rest of the paperwork. You can get up now. Stay another 2 days. Don't start your staying. What was that? So she did something stupid after all? Relax. It's just one article. I told you, the nest won't fall. Send it to me. I'm bored anyway. Alright, talk later. Vacuum the feathers. Doot doot doot. Tonight's top story: could the so-called breeding farms be more than just a rumor? These facilities are said to take in women of certain species and force them to have children. Oh, that's horrible. Our report spoke exclusively with someone who claims to have escaped from one. She says newborns are sorted by species and sent to centers to await adoption. Those looking to adopt one are charged huge fees. Buyers are said to favor purebred dogs, cats, horses, lions, and even white tigers. Several celebrities have recently been linked to the breeding farm where they were reportedly born. In response, many public figures are now sharing baby photos online to deny claims they came from these farms. The source claims that Starfish City alone has 2 breeding. So, what do you think? About what? What do you think about the report? It's pretty disturbing. Thought so. Doesn't take much to get you worked up. Listen, kid, you haven't seen enough of the world. Your haircut's done. You think that report was trying to get me worked up? And made you think these places are evil. But people are get hurt over rare species all the time. Beastfolk fascinates people. They can't help sorting them. This was always going to happen. So you support this industry. If I didn't do it, someone worse would. No one should be doing it in the first place. Like I said, this was always going to happen. Sometimes you can only choose the lesser evil, kid. You can go, we're done. That's all it took to make you mad. One day you'll understand we're on the same side. What? Some customers are just like that. Hey boss, I'm done with the flowers. Nice. If we get any revoke, I'll let you cut their chair. What? Really? Just kidding, you don't have a license. Aww. Oh, right. I think the next customer is already here. But she's outside walking in circles and talking to herself. Should I go bring her in? No, it's fine. Let her come in on her own. She's our last customer today. Okay, good luck, bots. Also, I don't believe you have to choose evils. For any kind. Like, why is that a thing? Just go away, you know? Just do something about it. Hi, what can I do for you today? This is so stupid. What's stupid? Nothing. You're here for a haircut, right? Excuse me, let me burp in your ear. Yeah, I want it. Short. I think you look cute with short hair. What do you mean by that? Exactly what it sounds like. How do you know I look cute? Why do you say think? What does cute even mean? What are you two trying to say? You two? So someone else said you'd look cute with short hair? No. Who would get a haircut just because someone said that? I didn't mean... Never mind. So how do you want it cut? How should I know? That's so stupid. Just do whatever you want. Okay. Let me show you a preview first. Aw, Twilight Sparkle. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's even cuter. That's cute too, but I really like that. Wait, I want to do this. I want to do this one. Well, what do you think? Looks good on you, right? No. This is way too embarrassing. Why did I even listen to that fox? This is so stupid. Sorry, I just remembered I have something urgent. I have to go. I'll leave the money here. Bye. Hey, wait. And she's gone. That fox. No way, it's the same guy. Someone just ran out of here. Was she a thief? Should I catch her? No, she paid. A thief paid you? She really didn't have to. I'll refund her next time she comes in. But you saw her. A thief wouldn't come back after that, was she? I think she will. Are you done for the day? Yeah. I've got a match tonight. I'm pretty relaxed about it. Relax? I ate 2 tea jellies for this. Anyway, I'm off. Bye, bots. If you win, dinner's on you. It's Eddie. Hi, Freddy. Oh, you're still here. I came to make sure you've been working hard. Where have you been all week? I thought I hallucinated the whole thing. I can see how any beauty might seem like a dream. I can see how my beauty might seem like a dream. I've been here all along. I told you I'd be watching. Your customers are even more interesting than I expected. Even that owl. Aside from his manners and pattern sense, I agreed with some of what he said. Keep up the good work, Freddy. Don't let the show in. It won't. There I'll be back. After all, you hate saying goodbye, don't you? Don't worry. It was only a guess. I didn't know anything. That's enough. I'm closing up. It's always a pleasure talking to you, Freddy. See you soon. Setting. Great work today. Okay. Tailed. I don't know. Time for another reading. Let your tuition guide you for one of these three. Elephant hurt, sea turtle eggs, gray cane. Tell me which one you called to you in the comments. Gray crane? Elephant herd, sea turtle eggs, gray crane. Guess two. Those who have left will guide you forward. Tour confirmed. Starfish City, September 1st. Tickets drop in 2 days, said Nash. I got burned. I thought my head would get it super hot, but it was fine. Any tips are taking care of it? Yeah, don't forget to read. I'm already looking at the picture I made in my wallpaper. Okay. Terror attack reported. Aboard White Stork Airlines flight after a passenger finds a bag of bicorn hair in the restroom. Airlines grounds flights. What's with the hair supposed to do? Fly up the pilot's nose? Do they really need to ground the plane? Two-headed dragon takes the stage for adultery fundament debate. Opponents refuse to speak, alleging headcount fraud. Internet defied. Go Bear and Luca. Never heard of them before. Okay. Nilla. What words would make me sound like a professional? No. Hey. Freddy didn't know her customers well enough yet. She wasn't sure she could pull off the demon's challenge, but she already knew which part of her past she changed. Freddy, her customers, the whole city, they were all waiting for a fresh start. And that is Beastfolk Barber, the demo. Thanks for playing the demo. That was fun. It was definitely a lot more political than I expected. I wasn't expecting any political stuff ever. I thought we were just gonna cut cute characters there. I didn't realize there was gonna be a lot of dialogue either. It was fun. When it comes out, I'll definitely return to it and play it again. If I'm in the mood for it. And yeah, I hope you like that. And I hope you, if you're interested in watching me play more games, I have a whole playlist if you're interested in that. And If not, I hope you're having a lovely day, and if not, I hope it gets better. Okay. See ya. Thank you for watching, and hope you enjoyed